What have I missed in crypto and trades that I'm looking at right now? That is what I'm going to talk about in today's show. Guys, I am so freaking pumped to be back here. The channel has grown massively. If you see me yesterday with Ran, or if you see me on the channel has grown massively. If you see me yesterday with Ran, we have this thing left here because I'm just monitoring the chat, guys. I see everything. I see every single one of you. And if you have not smashed the like button, then shame on you. No, other than that, I want you to smash the like button, please. That's what helps the channel and eventually helps you. Leave a comment if you're here. I am seeing and monitoring every single comment here. So let me know if you're here. We will look at it. If you are new to the channel and if you are new to the concept, smash the subscribe button as well. As you see up here, we have daily news. Then I'm going to go through market analysis. Then I'm going to go and have a Q&A with you. And then we're going to do some token requests. I will analyze everything that you want. Other than that, follow me on Fefe Reading at X. And subscribe to this channel. Before we go any further, ladies and gentlemen, obliterate that like button. Obliterate the like button. We've got 101 people watching, which is absolutely incredible. I want you to know, though, before we get started, is that the content of this video is for informational purposes only and not financial advice. Okay, very, very important. You act in your own behalf. Whatever you do, I'm just here to guide you and just, you know, tell you what I'm doing. Let's jump into the show, guys. Big show. Number one, I want you to know I have been on MemeCon last week, all week. I literally went on 3 hours of sleep. Again, if you follow me on X, you know it's been absolute madness, but it's been incredible. I want to talk about it in the Q&A section. You can ask questions as well, but I just want to share the experience, the network that we had, and everything is literally one of the best experiences in a conference this year or in relation to crypto. But that said, I have not been here. I did not have the opportunity to do lives every single day as I do, and I missed most of the stuff. And it's very important that when you don't have to, I learned it the hard way. So I'm here to give you fish, I'm here to teach you how to fish, not only give you fish. And it's very important if you do not have time to trade, if you know that you're not going to be available, family, business, whatever, holiday, conferences, whatever, don't trade. Don't trade because you are going to lose money. So that said, the reason why I have not been looking at the market is because I knew I will not have time to monitor the market. So I told you last week I'm getting out of my positions that we were decently up, Rune, FTM, Bitcoin long, and then we got out and actually happily because the market dumped afterwards. But it's very important for you to understand if you are not available, don't trade. And that's what I've done. But that also means that you kind of lose out on a lot of things. You miss the flow. And I've been in DGen land, MemeCon, just like this. So this show is about me looking back at the markets. We're going to look at some news that happened yesterday. I'm not going to cover the whole last week because you've been watching Ran and Banter and you know what's happening. I've been updating you on Twitter though, so we're not that distant, but it's a complete new setup. I'm going to show you how I'm setting up my week and how I'm getting back to trading. And we're going to look at some news as well. Let's go. Number one. Yesterday, I can't even believe I'm saying this. I can't even believe I'm saying this. We, with Ran, gave away $500,000 live. $500,000, guys. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, you gotta go into Banter and you gotta watch this show. And apparently, what's happening is that we're gonna do this every single week. So I just talked to Ran. And he said that we already have like $50,000, $60,000 in the wallet already that we gave away yesterday. And we're gonna do this every single day. So here's the giveaway. You gotta go and check this out. It's been absolute madness. We were chatting DGen tokens, and we gave away $500,000. Now the reason why I'm also saying on why this is interesting is because I do as well have a wallet. So what happens is the whole idea was, I came up with the idea. Actually, you guys came up with the idea because I wanted to make $1,000 on MemeCon, and then just random people started sending, LFGO actually started sending me tokens, and another project pitched in, and another project, and another project. And it eventually became like this proper wallet. Now, obviously the wallet is down since we did the giveaways. Everybody took profits, but we're still at $112,000. That's the wallet value currently. Now, the way to participate in this is we will have a live show this week. I'm going to bring on guests as well. We're going to have the exact same giveaway. We're going to try to structure it a little bit different. It's a complete experimental thing. I got a lot of DMs that we were unfair and shit like that. you know, it's an experimental phase. We wanted to give you value. We gave away $500,000 live, so I don't really think it's unfair. And if you think that, well, fuck you. But other than that, you know, I really think that we're changing lives. We are going to have a giveaway as well. I'm going to tweet about it today, but if you know it's the same wallet address that we had, if your community is the strongest, you can send some funds in there. And then once that's, you know, once we get to the point, it's probably going to be, I don't know when, it's probably going to be Wednesday, most probably Wednesday or Thursday. That we're gonna do this live. So turn on notifications on the channel. So that's news number one, which is absolutely madness. It's just insane. It's just, I never ever have thought 6 months ago, even 6 months ago, 4 months ago, that I'm gonna be on a show with Ren giving away $500,000 live. So absolutely insane. Roaring Kitty is back with a reverse Uno card. Now, if you don't know who Roaring Kitty is, get a life. I'm just joking. I'm a little bit salty today. I slept 4 hours again. But Roaring Kitty is from, he is still, but he was the guy who ignited the whole GME GameStop saga. There is a Netflix documentary on it as well. Basically, he encouraged people to fuck the big guys by longing a stock that's been shorted by billions and billions of dollars by hedge funds. And so this guy is back now, and he's shitposting all around the place, but he didn't post since May 17th. And he returned. Two weeks later, he posted a Uno reverse card. Now, here is what's just absolutely mind-boggling for me. Number one, Roaring Kitty meme coins and shit like AMC, GME, all these meme coins 400%, 500%, 600% on one tweet. Number two, it's a fucking reversed Uno card. Like 6.5 million impressions, 62,000 likes, 16,000 retweets, 9,000 comments. Absolutely insane. So I don't know what the deal's about. We'll see. But this guy has influence. And that said, he actually has 200, obviously GME has to be halted all the time. This guy is just making it, I don't even know how he's not gonna get arrested. Like genuinely, I'm asking. So this guy's tweeting something and the GME stop has to be halted because they just can't handle the pressure. So anyway, this guy disclosed, it's not here now, but this guy disclosed that he is holding $200 million worth of GME long. So yeah, it's pretty interesting, and the guy is really, it can be very, very interesting. If you've been following what happened with GME, can be a game changer for crypto. Senator Ted Cruz, now if you know this guy, he's an absolute fucking legend. He's supporting crypto from like, he's all about crypto. And now he announced that he purchased 3 Bitcoin miners that started mining in Texas. I just bought 3 Bitcoin miners that started hashing today in Iran, Texas. Iran, is it? Iran, I don't know how to say that, Texas. I'm proud to join the ranks of Texas Bitcoin miners. Big thing. So we have Horan moving into crypto in a bad way, and we have Ted Cruz moving into crypto in a good way. On another news, Brett, the beloved Brett, which I did not buy, just hit hold on to your pants, $1 billion in market cap. That is absolutely fucking insane. Brett is not screwing around. First proper Brett base meme coin. I could have bought down here. I didn't. I would be up like 800%. I'm not, but it's insane to see a base meme coin hit $1 billion. It's absolutely insane. And what this could see is still number 3 on DEX screener. What this can signal is that we are actually going to have a crazy base meme season, or base season in general. So this is something that I'm gonna keep an eye on in the next weeks. I'm definitely gonna bring a guest on who understands much more about this stuff than I do. But I am interested, and actually what I'm interested in, there is something called Ape.Store. So this is the pump.fun this is the pump.fun on base. So this is the exact same thing, and I do look at this, for example. Someone is launching GME at 5.3 thousand market cap. Now it's not what it is now. Like you can't ape now because probably this is like we already have millions and millions of GME stops, GME stop stocks, GameStop stocks, GME, meme coin, you know what I'm talking about. So GME meme coins. But what could be interesting here is that if base picks up, if we see a base narrative unfolding in the summer, what can happen is that the events that are coming up, election, football, Olympics, like all these Formula One, all these major events that's happening in the world, and could be played on this Ape.Store. I'm actually planning on doing a video on Banter about this, but this is something interesting. If you have been playing Pump.fun, I definitely think you should look at Ape.Store. And I'm gonna look at the Q&A, guys, very soon. We have 281 people fucking live, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely insane numbers. On another note, before I proceed with the good news, I want to tell you another good news. Like, guys, I'm serious. 11,000 absolute legends. Absolute legends. I will look at the tweet that I made about 6 months ago, and the tweet read, I had 3,000 followers and 34 subscribers on YouTube, or 100. And I said, I'm gonna hit 100,000 followers by 2025. Now I'm pledging that I'm gonna hit 100,000 followers within 6 months. Within 6 months. It's not only that the channel is growing, but I hit 26.2 thousand followers on Twitter. Guys, this is all because of you. All because of you. I'm extremely grateful. I want to educate. I want to help you grow. I want us. My cousin's like fucking pumped. He's like, are you laughing on a comment, or are you just pumped? I'm pumped. So we're gonna get the cousin, we're gonna have a camera, we're gonna upgrade the whole studio setup. It's gonna be fucking massive, guys. I'm telling you, we are just getting started. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking the videos. Thank you for sharing the videos. Thank you for just supporting the channel, just commenting, leaving. It's just like literally everything that I could ever ask for with this. So heads down. Thank you so much. Thank you. NOTCOIN is pumping. Now NOTCOIN is becoming very interesting. I talked to some guys at Pixelverse, and they're doing this, this tapping thing. The Telegram has this tap, that we also did with NOTCOIN. And now the interesting thing is that I didn't even claim my coin, so I need to do that. But the interesting thing is that this is becoming something huge. So like the whole tapping game, tap for coins and whatever, combined with utilities and whatnot, it's gonna be super, super interesting. Is there a big delay? None. Okay. On another note, Iggy. Do you know who Iggy is? Did you know who Iggy is? Okay, so I heard about Iggy. Here, 𝗤𝗚𝗄𝗎𝗓. I know it's old news, but because I haven't been here last week, it's not old news for me. This is a 33-year-old, should I say hottie? No, because people are watching, I'm not gonna say hottie. But she's kind of hottie, She looks like Jennifer Lawrence a bit. Anyway, so this girl launched her meme coin, and I think then she rogged, and then she launched another meme coin, which is called Mother. And this coin is at 70 mil market cap. It went up to almost 100. And what is interesting for me in this whole thing is that influencers who had jack shit to do with crypto, like none, like this girl, like none. People are moving into meme coins, and they're seemingly not just rugging, but apparently delivering something that pushes the token to 100 million. So anyway, it's being used, not following, have to get back to it and look more. On another good news, June is the third best S&P 500 and NASDAQ month in election years. So that means if you look at it, every time, 13, 13 out of 18 times being up, 15 out of 18 times, S&P 15 out of 18 times was up, NASDAQ 8 out of whatever times been up. So we are looking ahead an interesting June, as this has been historically great in election years. Now, very important here, selling May and go away. We have seen that, right? We have seen selling May go away. It played out pretty decently. We're gonna look at the charts as well. But if you look at the daily chart, this was selling May go away, didn't really disappoint. This was, what is it? This was May. Oh no, actually, yeah, you would be up. We had a dump, like a, what was it? This was, you sell in May, so you sold around here. We had like a 10% dump and the 10% pump, and now about 6%. So yeah, actually it's surprising. I thought we were lower than I thought this was like around it. I think I made a video on Banter that was saying selling may go away, and that was around the end of April. That's what I thought. Anyway, it's kind of like the same area. What is very interesting to know on that, if you have not seen that video, is that May has been in 2020. May has been the time that ignited the actual bull market. So if you look back here, let me just look at it here. So if you look here, you will see that 2020 May, which was also election years, right? Was also election years. Let me go into the weekly. 2020 May, 2020 May. Look at this. So it's literally the bottom. This is 2020 May, and 2020 May was the lowest point before an explosive growth. So that's like a 600%. Now, obviously, we can't really compare the same thing here. But if you look at this and I say, okay, so if this was May low in 2020 and I pull this up here, we're looking at like 130,000-ish, $130,000. It's absolutely insane to think about this. Absolutely insane. Now, obviously, we had a decent run before. I don't think that we're gonna see that popping straight ahead. We're gonna talk about that in a second as well. But this is definitely something to consider. Let me just pull back the chart here. Also, guys, if you are not subscribed to the channel, you're definitely missing out. Like, you are missing out. I wanted to say bitch. I don't know. I'm kind of in this salty mood today. Like, I'm just like bitch. I'm just like snappy. But anyway, I'm gonna show you this. So take my snappiness with a grain of salt, okay? I look like a fucking golem. Look at me. Like I'm so orange. We're sitting here. Look at this. Look at how I just got back to the studio. I literally slept 3 hours, 4 hours. I've been with my family in the morning, and now I'm back and I look like I don't know. I look like I don't know what this is. Like radiation. I don't know. It looks like I'm in Chernobyl, eh? I don't know. Anyway, it's just weird. We'll fix shit up. So Trump campaign raises a staggering $200 million since Thursday conviction. Now this shit, I talked about this on the weekend, guys. It's a fucking, what is this? Like, what is this 34, the guy is simply being put away. And the fact that he is convicted now on 34 counts, he's going to be killed. I mean, if he's running, after all this, if he's running, they're gonna put him away. I put a vote up. Let's look. I don't know if I will find it. Just so we're aligned, I put up a vote, and I asked you whether you look at this. 1,500 votes. I'd never gotten 1,500 votes. 78% said Trump. If you are, and it's not about Democrats and it's not about Republicans. It's about. And I don't even want to go into the fact that America's done for if Biden gets elected. Like, the old dude can't even fucking walk up on the stairs. But anyway, like, if you are for crypto, you have to vote. I almost said Biden, bro. I almost said, but that's how tired I am. But Trump, you have to vote Trump. You have to vote. There's no other option. No other option. So the reason why I also have to vote Trump is because, you know this mofo? Have you seen this before? Now, this dude promised he's not going to veto the bill that would allow highly regulated financial firms to hold Bitcoin. Guess what he did after he put President Trump on ice? Look what he did. You guessed it right. He fucking vetoed it. So this is how much you can trust these guys. And honestly, like, I'm not like a pro-Trump, whatever, but I'm telling you, like, we get a chance. We get a chance with Trump. We don't have a chance with this dude at all, like none. And I'm not only talking about crypto, but in general. So anyway, I don't want to go into politics, but this is a nasty fucking move, and he should lose by like this much. This much. You promise something, then you convict Trump for nothing, then you veto the shit that you said you won't veto. Anyway, CZ, founder of Binance, begins serving 4-month prison term in California. Minute of silence, please. I'm kind of joking, but it's like, it's sad. It's kind of sad. Anyway, the dude is serving now, which is you know, it's happening. He had to do it. Had to take a hit. He took one for the team. Give it up for CZ. I'm actually preparing. We are preparing a. It's actually ready. I just have to record. I'm gonna come with a new kind of structure on Banter. I'm gonna have who is CZ, the rise and fall behind CZ, the rise and fall of CZ. CEO of Binance. That's what's gonna be the title. I'm gonna have a whole documentary about him. It's gonna be pretty cool. Guys, I think this is the time. Wow. I can click. Oh no, okay. On another note, I wanna look at the chat, guys. We have 315 people here. I think we should look at the chat. Let's welcome everybody. Let's welcome everybody. This is the new setup. If you have not been here before, this is what we are doing here. So I'm gonna look at the comments which were coming in here. And, oh, I changed this. I didn't tell you, cuz I changed it. Look at this. It's much better, hey? Yeah. It's much better. Hey, Fefe. What's up, love? Respect to CZ. I agree. Hey, buddy. Roadless Explorer. Hello. What's up? What's up? Hey, Fefe. Nice setup. I love you. Paola, you can, okay. 𝗕𝗘𝗙. The ticker is 𝗕𝗘𝗙. I agree with you. Big love, Fefe. Fefe is on Nitro. I agree. For real. What's up, fam? T-Mania, 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 Trump Mania. Let's go. Smash the like and sub button, people. Someone is saying Indian. Well, I mean, if you're from India, that's absolutely fine. I'm very happy with that. I have very good friends in India and I love them. Mahul is from India. Love from here. Buy me cake, buy me. I don't know what that means. Hello, Fefe. Sir, please check Toby. I look like Toby, actually. Oh, no, it's not Toby. Buy me cake. What the fuck you mean? Black Diamonds Forex Institution. Denmark. Snakker du dansk? Ja, snakker litt dansk. Woohoo! You crazy as fuck, Fefe. I love it. 𝗕𝗘𝗙𝗢𝗙, I love you too. Yesterday was great, but too bad only verified accounts. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Like, seriously, I got so many DMs. Only verified accounts. First of all, I mean, it's okay if you can't buy an $8 because it's actually a lot of money. I agree with you. But it's not only verified accounts. I actually gave away so much money for non-verified accounts as well. And I agree with you, it could have been better, but it wasn't better because it was a proof of concept and we tried it and we're gonna adopt. That's just what it is, bro. Okay. Maybe show me Fefe. Coming back. BTC breaking out. BTC breaking out. Let's just check. Yeah, it is kinda. We'll see. Fefe is a legend. Shimun, you are a legend as well. You changed so many apps yesterday, and we will continue to do so. Fefe is a legend. Fegend. Start that coin. I'm behind. It costs $10. It costs $10 now, motherfuckers. T-Mini, your view on Polkadot meme coin pink. Hello, Fefe from England. What's up, England? Dortmund lost. I was Hala Madrid. Sorry about that. That's not even. Is that? Yeah. Welcome to the Fefe Late Night Show, ladies and gentlemen. And I can even do this. Look, I'm gonna say a joke now. We should create a CZ meme. Yes, guys, we got everything covered, brother. Buy me cake. Crypto, what do you mean? Everybody's saying buy me cake. Fefe, I sent you on Twitter additional option pick giveaway winner free tool available. Google, thank you, man, for historical what you crypto went to done this amazing. Yes, thank you so much. We're gonna have a tool. Fefe, the man, we back. What you think last night was unbelievable, though I didn't get still an amazing thing to do. You were changing lives. Absolutely. Enjoying the background music. Me too, me too, me too. Buy me cake. Shut up. What is buy me cake? What does that mean? Is that like a meme or what? Buy me cake. What does that mean? What, can someone explain to me what buying me cake means? Also, if anybody wants to come up to the show, you're more than fucking welcome. Like, today is the day. Today is the day. I'll send the link. At the end of the show, I'll send the link in here and you guys can come up. Do a giveaway. I'm not gonna do a giveaway now. 𝗕𝗘𝗙𝗢 to interview Fefe. Yes, sir. Yeah, 𝗕𝗘𝗙𝗢 team. Amazing show, bro. Big credits to you. Much love. From the Philippines. I loved the Philippines. Bohol and Cebu is one of my favorite places in the world. Please make Google spreadsheet for giveaway. Will do wonders for equal distribution. Bro. Let's go ahead. Change my life, please. I'll give you. Palusi. Good morning from Brazil. That means send them more money. when that Fijan. Thank you for your love yesterday, always. Come India someday. I will definitely go. You're appreciated, brother. You are appreciated as well. Much love from Ethiopia. Ethiopia. Love the food. 100x Club and Crypto Banter are the only channels in the world. Yes, come India someday. I will. Much love from India. Yes. Buy me cake. What the fuck? Majda from India, buy me cake. Majda from India, buy me cake. I think it's time to fucking go back to the show and kick off with market analysis. Let's get into the show, guys. Let's continue with everything, okay? So here's the thing. And I thought I had no power. I was sitting down there, I told my cousin, I was like, fuck this. Like, I don't want to do this show. I wanted to do it because I want to be with you, but I'm just so tired from all the traveling and pressure and shit, but everybody is, so I'm not complaining. Some of the DMs I'm getting, I actually wanted to go through some of the DMs I'm getting, and I just think it would be just, I think you guys would, like, oh my God, I have a crazy show idea. Please note this down. Let's do Fefe Reading DMs. I open my DMs live, and I read them up. Not live, but we can like do a video of this. Put up a vote. Let's put up a vote. Would you watch that show or video? Why is this blinking here? Okay, would you watch that show? And then we have to go. Who is this dude? Huh?
Should I do the poll?
No, I'll do it.
Should I do?
So look, I'm gonna do end poll. You are bullish. Okay, then we're gonna nuke. That's fine. I'm just joking. Okay. Would you watch a video about me reading up dumb DMs? I think that was so fucking cool though. That would be so fun. I get DMs. You have no idea, guys. Like I'm genuine. Like I'm not gonna open because I don't want you to like see other people. But like check this out. Like I have 22 requests. Check this. Like I'm gonna open just one. Look at this guy. He just sends me a wallet address. 5 minutes later, he just says, I'm unverified. Samsung Vive changing money. This is like literally, the guy literally, this is the first DM he sends me. And then he goes, I follow you all. Please send something. It's life-changing money for me. I'm crying after seeing this. And then he's saying, I'm from Pakistan. I need money. Send now. Exclamation mark. I hope I will get now. Then he just says, reply me. Then he says, nothing reply. It's just crazy. Like people, someone literally just texted me and asked me, someone, like this is another one. Hello Fefe, good giveaway yesterday. Here is my address. Send me sold. Like that's how people DM me. And then they are surprised that I'm not replying. Like I reply to every comment that actually makes fucking sense. Like, but if you come in, like it's just, so people who say you didn't reply, I read every single DM, every single DM. If it is just a tiny bit interesting and other than coin go up, send me tokens, whatever, I reply to you. I reply to everyone who makes sense, you know, who comes, delivers value, whatever. Other than that, oh my God. I must say it's good being back though. Like I must say it's good being back though. I'm looking at the comments.
What is cake?
What is cake? What is cake?
I don't know.
Is it hash cake? I must tell you, I did not bring hash from Portugal on the airplane. I did not do that. That would be strictly illegal and would be horrible. So I definitely did not do that. By accident. I didn't do that by accident. How is cake food? Cake is food. Okay, that's... Don't need money, just buy Lambo. Okay, let's go into the show, guys, because we need the market analysis. I need to see the trades. Bitcoin is fucking pumping to the moon, and I want to tell you what I'm seeing, and I want to trade as well if there are any trades to get in. Also, very important, I really want to just, I know I said I'm going to get into it, but it's very important. I'm opening a challenge today, and the challenge will be, I realized, we talked about this on the weekend, and I said, you're 11 swaps away, 𝗕𝗟𝗡 had this post, 11 swaps away from making $1 million from $500. So you double up every time, right? You double up, double up, double up, double up. And I realized that the problem is, the biggest problem that people fail in trading is because they want to make fast money and they don't have patience. So from now on, and I'm committing to this. I'm gonna have a Coin Market Manager account. I'm gonna talk to the guy. No, I know the founder. We're gonna talk. I'm gonna disclose my wallet or my exchange account. And what we're gonna do is that I'm going to do a $10,000 to $1 million. I don't know how it will go, but I will only take trades, and that's the most important here. I will only take trades that has the potential to do. So if, like, for example, I will use high leverage. I'll focus on 4-hour market structure shifts, and I'll focus on 4-hour 50% retracements and quick trades. So I'm not here to hold for fucking moon. I'm here to make a quick 100%. So that's what it's gonna be. I'm gonna give you all the trades and we're gonna go through all of them, but I'm only gonna take trades. Bitcoin is at 70K. I'm only gonna take the trades that I genuinely think can bring me like at least a 3% pump after I got in, and I can double myself at a 30x leverage. So that's what's gonna be. I definitely don't recommend you follow me. Not financial advice, you know, you do you, but I'm just saying this is what I'm gonna do. Other than that, Bitcoin is pumping, something is happening. Let's look at Banter Bubbles because this is the place to get the alpha. Something is happening. Is it roaring kitty roaring? Do you see anything? So this is Banter Bubbles, guys, on the newsroom. Yeah, GME gapping up hard again. Yes, this might be the thing. Not alpha, but really alpha. Trump mania. Well, this is where things go parabolic. Business got compromised. Yeah. Okay, 23 minutes ago. Is that possible that there's nothing happening in the newsroom, or is that just be a tech issue? Can that be? No, there has not been a post. Okay, that's fine. So we don't know what the fuck is happening, but for some reason the market is pumping. Let's look at the scenarios. As always, we do look at all the scenarios here. Okay, guys, very important. Subscribe to the channel. Don't be shy. Subscribe to the channel. We are going to 100,000. If you're here, you're a legend. Okay. So let me look at this. Number one, couple of things. First, like I resetted my charts and deleted my alerts, like everything is set, okay? Number one that comes to mind is that we do have a market structure shift. This is what I've been talking about, right? And I said, we have a low, we have a high, we have a low, and then we have a high. We have to have a high. And our high, technically, is actually this, because we didn't have a 50% retrace since, okay? This is the high. Now, here we come very, very close. And if we pull it from here, I would consider that as done. And the reason why that's interesting, because if we consider this to be the market structure, so low, high, this was our fifth entry. I've been waiting for the breaker, but we didn't come this low. This was, I was waiting for it to come back down to the breaker block, which is down here. It missed it by, what is it? It missed it by, yeah, about 1%. And then, and this is why it's interesting, it showed a market structure shift to the upside. Look at this. So it actually did show a market structure shift to the upside here. So technically what we saw here was just a retest. Like this here is just a retest after the internal market structure shift. And now we should be pumping to 75, 80,000. Like if I look at the chart, that's what the chart is telling me. Several problems, and if you follow my content, you know that I'm not here to tell you, ooh, entry here, exit here. We do that as well, but I'm really here to teach you how to read the chart and understand probabilities, because trading is a game of probabilities, and you always have to have a game plan in mind depending on what the chart will do, okay? So technically, if I look at this, I think we are going to 75,000 from this perspective. What is my invalidation? My invalidation is this low here. So unless we break below this low, we are going to 75,000, right? We're taking this high, at least 75,000. Although I think if we get a daily close above here, we're going to 80, 85. But technically, this is my invalidation. So if I assume that this is enough, again, I don't, couple of things, I'm a little bit confused with the market, but I'm going to give you what I'm thinking about, and then we can analyze together. But what I'm thinking here is that if this is the market structure that we're looking at, if we're looking at low, high, 4-product structure confirmed, we have a market structure break up here, which is not marked, but market structure break up here. We get it on the fifth leg, and we are riding the sixth. Absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. This is textbook, okay? If that's the case, my invalidation is down here at 66,000. Let me just pull that in. is 66,200 on Bluefin. You might be using something else, so if that's the thing, then check it on your charts. I'm using Bluefin. There is a link in the description if you want to check it out. I really appreciate that if you use my link, but it's a really good non-custodial, non-KYC, available in the United States, whatnot, good exchange. Is 66,200 is my invalidation. Like, decision point. If we don't close below there, I'm bullish, okay? If we don't close below here, I am bullish. Now here's where it gets interesting. The thing that could happen, and I'm debating which one is more probable, but I think we should go down. But the thing that could happen is that this is not efficient enough. Someone is saying, why you chose that invalidation? Can you explain? It's because of the structure, guys. So look at the structure. We have a low. So we're coming down, right? Again, the thing is, this is why we're doing the live streams every single day. So if you come here, you understand the thought process and you move with me. Now, you know, if you go back onto the Friday stream, you know what I've been talking about. But if you've been around here, you know that we came back and retested the 50% down here, right? So we came back to the daily retracement. We came back to the daily 50% retracement. And I was telling you down here that we are going to reverse. It was 20% lower, whatever that was. 25% lower, I said we are going to reverse because the total market cap came back 50% and Bitcoin came back 50%. And once that's done, you want to see an establishment of a 4-pointer structure. And a 4-pointer structure always starts with a market structure shift. That's the second point of the structure. So you have a 1 point, then you have 2 point, and then you have to have a 50% retrace. You have that here. So that's the third point, and then you have to have a push, and that's the fourth point, right? So we do have the 4-pointer structure. Now, the reason why I took this invalidation and not this one, because this is the level. So here, this low was formed before this pump. So let me just show you. I'm waiting, I'm trying to identify what's gonna be my top, right? And if I look at this, I say this is my market structure break. This is basically validating the 4-pointer structure. Right? This is the market structure break. So here we're reversing, we are in downtrend, and we are reversing here because we're breaking the high. We come back for retest, and then we break again, which means we establish the 4-pointer structure. So now I'm trying to identify what's gonna be my top so I can get in on the 5th leg. And I can say, okay, if this is the one, this is my entry zone down here. I'm not interested in buying above, okay? So I'm waiting for that, and what happens is that it starts pumping. So this was not 50% retracement, so I have to pull the fib with it. I have to go with it and say, okay, now I need to have a 50% retrace. And I'm just waiting for it, and waiting, and eventually, and I'm just gonna close this here, and eventually it comes back 50, right? It comes back 50. And that level that came back 50, we need to see a market structure shift, and you see that. So there is a higher high on a lower time frame, a market structure shift up at 69,900. So you do have the retest on the external structure, on the 4-hour structure, then you have a market structure shift which takes the high, and then you have a retest here to the 50%, and now we're mooning. So the reason why this is the invalidation is because this is the 50% retrace that caused the market structure shift after. So if this breaks, that means that this thing was not enough, and that takes me to the next point, which is the bear, so to say, bearish scenario, the scenario that I would like to see actually, and I think is more probable. Both are probable that we're going to 75. The invalidation is down here. If you want to take a gamble, it's too big of a stop loss for me at 5%, not that bad. What would be the RR? Yeah, so looking at like 1 to 2, not bad, but not worth it. Again, as a trader, if you're not on spot, you're missing out. But like as a trader, it's just not worth it. There are much better trades. Yeah, so that's that. If you look at this invalidation, the reason why this is the invalidation, because this came back to 50. Now here is the problem. This is called a liquidity inducement trap. It didn't come back to 50, and I know you will say, oh, it's a tiny difference, like 0.2%. Trust me, the markets are run by algorithms. They're not run by humans. And algorithms don't make a 0.16% error. They don't. So when that happens, that means that there is something happening on the market, and we need to be aware. And that's called a liquidity inducement trap, trapping smart money and retail traders as well. Why? Because you say, because what I explained, oh, there's a market structure here, there's a low, there's a 50% retrace, but it's not a 50% retrace. In that case though, if this is a true liquidity inducement trap, and we see massive liquidity building up here, not as big as on top, not as big as buy side liquidity, but this down here is called the sell side liquidity, because when you buy, you're longing basically. And when you're longing, you're buying, and therefore, if you get stopped out down here because you have your stop loss here and here, you're here, you have to sell the asset. That's why we call this the sell side liquidity. Anyway, so once you get stopped, well, if you look at the liquidity inducement trap, what can happen is that if we are unable to break above this level, which is 70,800-ish, and close above on the 4 hour, we are going lower. We are going lower. Where? Down to the breaker. 65,000. That's what I've been expecting. This is the scenario that I think is more likely to play out for a couple of reasons. I'll explain why, but just based on the technicals that I just showed you, let me delete everything and let me start this again. So we do have a market structure shift here, okay? Then we have a 50% retrace here, and then we do have a new high. Now we have a low, we have a high, we have a low. Then we establish that the new high is up here, right? We have a 4-point structure. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's my 4-point structure. Then you're waiting for a retest to the 50. Okay. If I pull it from the very bottom, and I want to be very, very strict about it, it's not a retrace. If I pull it from here, it could be considered as a retrace. So for me, it's a gray line. This is why I'm saying I'm undecided on the market, because it could be both. What I can tell you is what is my invalidation. If this was enough, we need to establish an internal structure. The internal structure will look like this. This is a market structure shift. And I need to see a market structure break up here. Very important, we did not break below here. We didn't break it. This is a strong level as well, very, very strong level. So the fact that we didn't break below means that we can easily go up. Now, how am I going to play this? Number one, I do think that we need to come back to this level. Like I genuinely think either down to the breaker, down here, which I will mark breaker, or just take this internal liquidity here. Look at this. It's like building up liquidity that I think could be devastating. And if you look at the external picture, like if you look at this is even worse, right? So a lot of traders can be like, oh, it's breakout, fake out, whatever. So there is external liquidity, internal liquidity, like a lot of things to look at. What I'm thinking again is that we establish the structure, so we are definitely bullish. Definitely bullish. There is we're not gonna close below 57,000. It's not gonna happen by the end of the bull. Even below 60. I don't think we're gonna close below 60. And then, what is the short-term play here? If you go down on the 1 hour chart, you see that massive liquidity is building up. And that's my problem. So this liquidity here is called a trendline liquidity. And these ought to be taken a lot of times. So if we don't close above this level, which is the 70,684, we are going to see a dump. We might wick through and then come back down. But if we don't close above there on the 4 hour chart, 1 hour is a great confirmation as the beginning. But if we don't close above on the 4 hour chart, 70,700, we are going down and we are coming down to 65,000. Okay? So here's how I would play this. If we close above on the 4 hour, right? If we close above on the 4 hour, for me that would confirm that this was the retrace. This was I'll just mark this here as well as the decision point. This is my decision point. So this could be technically this could be like the low, right? The strong low if we close above here. And once that happens, what I will do, but we're gonna talk about it then, but if we close above, you can either take a long position on the break, put your stop loss here, or to the major low. So if this will do this, then put your stop loss here, okay? So you don't have to put it down here, but right now it didn't even have 50% retrace, so it does make sense to put my stop loss down here. But that will confirm, and then you can go for even for a 1-to-1, like then you can just really go for it. Or you can do what I'm gonna do, is that I'm gonna wait for the 50% retrace after this. And that's the entry that you wanna take towards the 75,000. Because once there is an entry here, your stop loss can be super tight. And your risk reward, which is the most important thing, can go up drastically. If you are patient, okay? You have to be patient for this. But this is the scenario that I see playing out. Other scenario, as I said, what I need to see here is that we struggle to break above. If we will struggle to break above the 70,700, 600, 700 level, I am going to possibly even take a short, although you should not do that because it's definitely a bullish sentiment. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I promise myself I'm gonna do the 4-hour pullback challenge. So we will go up, we'll potentially wick and then break below. If we break below, if we show a strong market structure shift, if we're gonna consolidate here, and we're gonna show a strong market structure shift, we're going down to the 65,000 region. Don't get caught with your pants down. Another reason why I think we have to pull back is something called the AMD. So I'm talking about this quite a lot if you watch my shows. If you're not, you gotta subscribe to the channel. And if you're not subscribed, well, you are missing out, my friend. Other than that, I just want you to understand that there is something called AMD, which is accumulation, manipulation, distribution. The way that works is that before the beginning of every month or the beginning of every session, there is a accumulation area, a period, and then there is a manipulation period where you get your orders, you think the world is ending, big buys come in, smart money comes in, and then they simply pump the price, which is the distribution, okay? So that's like that's what you want to look for. Now, how would that look like now? That's the question. So if you look here, how that would look is that we do have an accumulation. We have this accumulation area. But even if I look at the 4-hour chart, I mean, for me, what happened? Yeah, this whole area for me on the 4-hour is accumulation. This whole area is accumulation. Look at this. Like this entire area is accumulation. We need to have a manipulation. We need to have a manipulation. Otherwise, there is no liquidity to go for. And once that's done, and this external liquidity and this external liquidity is set, it's simply gonna nuke down. And then when everybody thinks we're going down because 67,000 is the support and we have to hold and all that bullshit, guess what? If it's gonna come down, it's gonna come down and then pump right back up. Like that's my theory. That's what I'm playing for. Obviously, you have I haven't marked this here, but you have liquidity laying above here, lots and lots and lots of orders that need to be taken, and then it is building up a trend line liquidity. Now, this is also just adding to my thesis. People will say, oh, it's a breakout of this triangle thing, and then you're long. I don't think that's the case. You need to wait for this to be validated. 70,700, mark my words. If that gets broken, you can look for a long. If that doesn't get broken, but wick through, wait for $65,000. Okay? That's it. That's it. Let's look at the chat. Let's look at the chat, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. We are back with the Q&A. We are back with the Q&A. Come on, guys. You can hold on. Let me. It might not be. Let me just look at the chat here. It might not be coming in. It might not be connected. Smart lessons here. Smash this like. Let me look at some of the NSO. Something is up with the chat box, I think. We do it like this. No worries. Why shy? Let's go. I don't know what do you mean. Why shy? LFG. What is happening here? Hold on a second. Something is happening, guys. Okay. Gummy. Why is the chat not pulling in? Good question. Can you show us? Hold on, guys. Something is happening here. Everything is frozen. Okay. Anyway, let's look at it. Guys, hit the likes. Brett nailed it. Yes. Yo, how are you? How are you? Love the clarity you put in your explanations. That's great. I'm happy. Thank you for being here. Oh, here we go. Ecam Live is catching up. Jitters are gone. Hop in. Nice 6-pack. I've got one big pack. Will Gummy Bank baked. I don't know what that means. It's on. I always take my profits from short-term trades to put into long. Exactly, that's a good strategy. When we're getting next Gummy airdrop? Soon. First time in 10 days, we closed 4 hours above the 50 EMA. We're going to pump. Fefe, please check the token Toby. We can look at it. Buy the dip. Tucker. Dear Mama, Fefe, check it out. Come on, guys. Fefe University. So I've got news on that one. It's coming. Fefe, you're my dad. It's even bad for a joke. How long should it take for the manipulation? So 10. It doesn't really matter. It has to be vicious, has to take liquidity. Can you show us some alts to look out for? Yeah, we can look at them. Are you farming any airdrops, Fefe? Not at the moment. Do you like Turbo? Like, I've been in Turbo when it was launched and then I sold it because it was shit. Let's make Fefe coin. Let's make it. What do you drive, bro? I drive a beat up 2006 Toyota Corolla. Why didn't Bybit airdrop the gummy, bro? I don't know, bro. Tomorrow is another day. Another day, another opportunity is my favorite from Banter by far. No offense to the others. Now go and raid Ren's Twitter and tell him that. When Lambo? Yeah, that's the question. For the president of Finland. For the president of Finland. Okay, good. What's your topic right now? My topic is the hash that I did not bring. No, I'm just joking. Kinda. Topics. Tucker. Fefe for Presidento. Did you like the Portugal girls? I have a beautiful family. And I when I saw a girl, I did this. I did this. So. But beautiful places, you know? I'm being watched at all times, guys. I can't do what the fuck you want me to say. I only want Pelusi bitch in my wallet. Pelusi, like, it's so fucking, like, Pelusi is so funny, guys. I'm genuinely, like, literally, I love Tucker for the utility. Pelusi is literally the funniest shit. Like, I'm a big back holder, but that's not what I'm saying. It's just literally fucking funny. You know what? I'm actually gonna show it to you. Let's look at Pelusi. If you don't know what Pelusi is, oh my god, you're missing out so bad. Look at this. Pelusi. They put out the video the other day.
Do the album. Good fucking luck.
I'll give it to you. What the?
Hold on to your hats, everyone. Iggy Azalea, DeVito, and Kim Kardashian have plunged into the celebrity meme coin spotlight. And boy, is it bloody. Prices.
Yeah, anyway, it's not what I wanted to show you, but this is also funny. There is like a street. Anyway, it's just weird. It's just very, very freaking weird, but it's cool. Let me look back at the chat. We have 340 people watching, and we have only 305 likes. Okay, you guys are good. And there is one guy who smashed the thumbs down. Well, that's what's up. What do you think of Super? It's Super. It's Elio's project, as far as I know. So far, I don't know much about it, but I heard it's great. We should raid Ren's stream with Fefe better. Yes, Ren is going live in 14 minutes, so you should do that. Are you gonna give at least a day before the launch? Yes. How is Mirror for now? Chill as crypto stream. Chill as crypto stream. Yeah. Do you love 𝗚𝗧𝗘? Don't you? You do love 𝗚𝗧𝗘. I do love 𝗚𝗧𝗘. Gummy number 1. You own too many Trump coins. Make you orange. Maybe the Pelusi on Tucker. Your smile. I don't know what that was. I didn't see that. Your smile was something. How are you spotting that cool? How are you sporting that cool background? I'm sporting everything, bruv. I'm sporting everything. You must have walked into a lot of lamp posts. What? I don't get the joke. What is your accent, man? Sounds like a mix of SA, USA, Scotland. That's right, brother. Look at GME on Solana. Fefe for president. Someone is just literally coming here and saying, Fefe, I love you. I love you. I really do love you, but it's pretty cool. When Bobby Gummy sign up airdrop. No lucky yesterday's meme changing lives, lol. Fefe president. Like this, Fefe. Okay, cool. Okay, guys. Jump on show later with Ren. Yeah, you should go now and you should rate his Twitter. Tell Ren now, go to his profile and tell Ren to bring me on the show. That's what we need. We are doing a show together on Sunday, though. It's gonna be regular. Studio looks like tonight's show. Exactly. Fefe said, Ren, Fefe, Sheldon, Kyle the best. Yes, we love Kyle, we love Ren. Gonna kill this show with them. Kyle's gonna come on the show as well. Kyle's gonna come on the giveaway show. Ren show starting soon. Consume cake live. What are you talking about? Okay, let's look at some coins, guys. Let me know what coins you want me to look at. Let's move on to the token requests. Let's look at the token request, guys. If just want to say, if you did not subscribe yet, this is the time to do. We are growing massively. We have an amazing community, and it's just getting started, guys. I'm telling you, I can't tell you everything that's coming, but trust me when I say it's just getting started. Tucker, the ticker is Tucker. Let me look at some tokens, guys. So, oh, by the way, this we haven't talked about. I talked about this on Friday. Very nicely. It's trading very nicely. I go down to 15-minute, and there must be a 15-minute market structure shift, which you see here. It's a great trade. It's a great trade. It's a big stop loss. It's a big stop loss. I would even keep it down here because it's not a big liquidity coin, but can be great reward as well. So if that pulls through, we're looking at up here, which is like a 1 to 4 risk reward, not a bad trade. So 135. Let's see what it did. Yeah, we're still in a move. So this is the trade. If you took this trade on live, you're probably up about 13-14% at least. So congratulations to you if you did take this. Let me look at the chat. Yeah, we need another screen as well. We need another, too small. Gummy airdrop. What do you want to know about gummy airdrop, guys? Like, I'm dead serious. Like, it's coming. There will be an announcement. Ren announced it on his show the other day. There will be, the snapshot has been taken. It will be deposited. It's coming. Is gay coin is a good meta? Well, look, you know, all jokes aside, I do think June is like a Pride month, no? Yeah, I think it's like a Pride month. When is... Oh, you not get the fuck out. What is this? I mean, no, like, you know, I know it's gonna be controversial, but like, okay, let me just... Oh, no. There is no straight month? What a fucking surprise. I have so many gay friends, and I have no problem, but like, why do we have a dedicated month? I just don't understand this. This wokeness is killing me. But yeah, if like if you gambled on this, I don't know if are there gay tokens, because if there are, then yeah, buy it and then dump at the end of the month. Yeah, I just don't understand it. Posted a rent page for you to come on. Nice. So it's in that search. John, I'm gonna ban you for saying FAGGOT. Like, we love everybody. You're gonna get a ban now. For someone time now, John. I know that someone said, John, this. John, you're getting a ban. I'm not against anybody. No issues. I have issues with wokeness and this democratic thing that's going on with the states as well. It's just like, it's going to the wrong direction, I think. Pressure ran for Fefe to come on, guys. Come on, rate it. Okay, let's look at. John is laughing at it. No, please. I am fair. I'm fair. And I love everybody. I really do love everybody. But I'm telling you as it is. Guys, if you've been watching the show, you know, I'm not gonna be politically correct and move around and think, why the fuck do we have that month? Like, why? Like, a month. Have a day, sure, but like, why do we have a month? When do I celebrate that I'm not, you know, like, I just don't, it doesn't make sense. But that has nothing to do with, you know, me hating on anybody or stuff. Can we start the 500 to 10K challenge? Yeah, we can. Still want to moderate for you. Don't know if I DM me on Twitter. DM me on Twitter. How about giving away 100x membership every month? There is no membership. There is no membership yet, but we are probably gonna do it. We're probably gonna do something. Okay, someone is sending me a coin. Turbo and people. Let's look at Turbo and people. Let's look at people because we've been trading people. I got out of this as well. Look at this motherfucking trade. I called it 220% ago. Look at this entry. It's a 1 to 67 trade. I gave this trade live. But we got out around here. We got out like, what was it? On this pump. Oh, this dot, yeah, here, exactly here. 98%. Yeah, so it's been a good trade. You know what is weird? That I didn't get not even one thumbs down for sharing my thoughts on this June month. It's weird. But this is who I am. Like, you can give me thumbs down, but this is who I am. I was shocked. I was shocked that nobody was hating on me. But that's pretty cool. So what do I think about people? I don't know what this token is, but it's coming down building liquidity. It has to come back to the 50. It did come back to the 50. It needs to make a market structure shift. Currently, this is our high. So break that and go. Guys, the problem is that I have to, like, you know, you can never be at the same time with Ren. Like, you cannot do that because we have to watch the show. Keeping it real. Exactly, Dre. But you know this. You've been here. Anna, guys, I'm just gonna pump this. So just let's do it fast. I'm just gonna give you fast analysis on the 4-hour chart, okay? Because I have to go. Okay, so this is market structure shift, comes back 50, perfect here, comes back 50, perfect. Wait for the 50%. Wait for the 50% here, and then you can get in on an entry. SUI. Look, it comes back to our POI. Was this the 50? Yes, it shows a market structure shift on the lower time frame. Yeah, lots of liquidity. I would not touch it. If you want to touch it, put your stop loss below this low. But I would not touch it. I would not touch it. Below 97.51. Gold. Is it called Multiverse X now? And then I will leave. Guys, until then, please, massive liquidity. Don't get in. Don't get in now, I think. Don't get in now. Could be good, but it's such a huge freaking stop loss. Like, if you can bear this stop loss mentally, 7-20%, you can do it. Guys, I really have to go. Ren is going to go live. Please go and raid Ren's, Ren's show. Go and raid his show on Crypto Banter. Other than that, guys, please, please, please. I always do this at the end of the show. We have a thank you. If you have not been here, this is going to be the end screen. Just check this out. And I'm going to put your comments here. So if you enjoyed this show, if you hated this show, if anything, please let me know. I'm going to come back tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being fucking awesome. And I believe I will see you in the next one. Take care.